What if I told you that the first hour of your morning could quietly influence your kidney function for the entire day? Most people focus on what they eat at night or what supplements they take, but they ignore what they do right after waking up. Your kidneys work 24 hours a day, filtering waste, balancing fluids, managing blood pressure. And one simple morning mistake can make that job harder. Low hydration, high sodium breakfasts, skipping movement, stress first thing in the morning. Sound familiar? If you're over 30 and thinking about your GFR, your glomerular filtration rate, which measures how well your kidneys filter blood, your morning routine matters more than you think. The good news: small, steady habits can support circulation, reduce strain, and help your kidneys work more efficiently. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 simple morning habits that can support healthy GFR levels naturally and realistically. And make sure you stay until the end. The last habit is often ignored, yet it may have the biggest long-term impact. Research shows hydration, blood pressure control, and blood sugar balance all play a major role in kidney health. Health experts explain your GFR, how well kidneys filter waste, is closely linked to circulation and fluid balance. Organizations like the National Kidney Foundation emphasize simple daily habits: staying hydrated, limiting excess sodium, managing blood pressure, and maintaining a healthy weight are also key for kidney health. Nothing extreme, just consistent, realistic routines. Studies show even mild dehydration can temporarily reduce kidney filtration efficiency. Repeated stress may contribute to decline. The encouraging part: small daily improvements can support kidney function at any age. You don't need complicated programs. You need steady, realistic habits, especially in the morning. Now let's start with the first and most overlooked morning habit. Number 1. Start your morning with water. Before coffee, after 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up slightly dehydrated. You've been breathing all night, losing fluids quietly. When you reach for coffee first, you may delay proper hydration. Caffeine isn't dangerous in moderate amounts, but your kidneys need water first to filter waste efficiently. Your GFR depends on good blood flow through the kidneys, and blood flow depends on fluid balance. When you're mildly dehydrated, blood becomes slightly more concentrated. The kidneys have to work harder to filter it. Simple habit, big difference. Drinking water first thing helps restore circulation. It supports filtration. It prepares your body for digestion and blood pressure balance. Research shows that even mild dehydration can temporarily reduce kidney efficiency. Not dramatic, but noticeable over time. Now the caution: more water is not always better. Overhydrating can dilute electrolytes. Balance matters. Practical advice: within 10 to 20 minutes of waking, drink 1 glass of water, about 250 to 400 milliliters. Room temperature is fine. If you sweat at night or live in a hot climate, you may need slightly more. You can add a small squeeze of lemon if you enjoy it. No sugar. Then wait 10 to 15 minutes before coffee. Simple, gentle, supportive. Your kidneys will appreciate consistency more than extremes. Number 2. Take a 10 to 15 minute morning walk. Your kidneys rely heavily on circulation. They filter your blood, so the better your blood flows, the smoother they work. When you wake up and sit immediately, phone, emails, news, circulation stays slow, blood pressure may spike slightly from stress, muscles stay inactive. A short morning walk changes that. Gentle movement improves blood flow. It supports oxygen delivery. It helps regulate blood pressure. And blood pressure control is one of the biggest factors in protecting GFR over time. Health experts explain that high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of reduced kidney function. Even small daily reductions in blood pressure can lower long-term strain on the kidneys. A 10 to 15 minute walk is enough. Not intense, not exhausting, just steady movement. It also improves insulin sensitivity. That means better blood sugar control. And stable blood sugar protects the small blood vessels inside the kidneys. Now the caution. This isn't about extreme cardio at 5 a.m. Overtraining, especially if you're not used to it, can temporarily stress the body. Start gently. Practical advice. Walk at a pace where you can talk comfortably, outside if possible. Sunlight also helps regulate hormones. If indoors, even marching in place or light stretching works. Aim for at least 5 mornings per week. Small habit, strong long-term impact. Your kidneys benefit from steady circulation every day. Number 3. Choose a low-sodium, balanced breakfast. Your first meal sets the tone for blood pressure and blood sugar. Both directly affect your kidneys. Many common breakfasts are high in sodium. Processed bread, sausages, packaged cereals, instant noodles. Too much sodium pulls water into the bloodstream, increasing blood pressure. This can damage the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys. Health experts recommend 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. A single salty breakfast can use up half of that. That's before lunch. Now, let's look at balance. A kidney-supportive breakfast includes protein, fiber, healthy fats, and minimal added salt. Protein stabilizes blood sugar. Fiber aids digestion and reduces inflammation. Stable blood sugar protects blood vessels, including those in the kidneys. Simple examples: oatmeal with seeds and berries, eggs with vegetables, or Greek yogurt with nuts. Now, a caution. Even healthy packaged foods can hide sodium. Always check labels for lower sodium options. You don't need perfection, just awareness. A balanced breakfast lowers strain, supports circulation, and keeps blood pressure steadier. And that supports healthy GFR over time. Number 4. Avoid first-thing stress. Delay the news and phone. Your kidneys respond to stress, not emotionally, but physiologically. The moment you wake up and scroll through emails, news, or social media, your stress hormones rise. Cortisol increases, heart rate rises, blood pressure can spike. And blood pressure matters for GFR. Short spikes are normal, but daily morning stress keeps your system on high alert. Over time, repeated stress can contribute to inflammation and tighter blood vessels. Tighter vessels mean reduced blood flow to organs, including the kidneys. This doesn't mean stress alone damages kidneys, but constant early spikes add unnecessary strain. Research shows that chronic stress is linked to higher blood pressure levels. Even small increases over years can affect kidney filtration. So what's the alternative? Create a 10-minute buffer. No phone, no news, no emails. Instead, deep breathing, light stretching, quiet reflection, simple gratitude. This helps regulate your nervous system. Calmer nervous system, steadier blood pressure, smoother circulation. Now the caution. You don't need a 1-hour meditation session. Keep it realistic, practical. Advice: put your phone on airplane mode overnight. Don't unlock it for the first 10 minutes after waking. Use that time intentionally. Your kidneys benefit from stable pressure more than constant pressure spikes. Small mental habit, physical impact. Number 5. Check your blood pressure and track patterns. This may be the most overlooked morning habit. Not exciting, not trendy, but powerful. Your GFR is closely connected to blood pressure. High blood pressure slowly damages the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys. When those vessels stiffen or narrow, filtration becomes less efficient. You often can't feel high blood pressure. No warning signs, no pain, just silent strain. Health experts consistently explain that controlling blood pressure is one of the strongest ways to protect kidney function over time. Morning is actually one of the best times to check it. Before coffee, before stress, before movement. Just sit quietly for 5 minutes, feet flat on the floor, arms supported at heart level. Take a reading, write it down, You don't need to obsess, but tracking patterns helps you notice trends early. Now the caution: one high reading doesn't mean something is wrong. Look for consistent patterns. And if you use a home monitor, make sure it fits properly and is validated. Cheap, poorly fitted cuffs can give misleading numbers. Practical advice: check 3 to 4 mornings per week if you're monitoring kidney health. Share consistent changes with your healthcare provider. Awareness leads to adjustment. Adjustment protects function. Sometimes the simplest habit, just measuring, makes the biggest difference. Now pause for a second. If you've made it this far, you already care about your health, and that matters. Simple habits like these don't go viral, but they protect you quietly over time. If you're finding this helpful, consider subscribing. This channel is all about practical daily habits that support real health: kidneys, heart, blood sugar, energy. Step by step, no extremes, no fear tactics, just steady improvement. I'd also love to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and how old are you? Building a community of adults 30 who are serious about prevention makes a difference. Your comment may help someone else feel less alone. And tell me, which morning habit will you start this week? Water first, walking, checking your pressure. Let's keep the conversation going below. Now let's put this into perspective. This doesn't mean one imperfect morning will harm your kidneys. It doesn't mean coffee is bad, or that missing a walk ruins everything. Kidney health is built over years, not one day. Everyone's body is different. Some people need more hydration. Some are more sensitive to sodium. Some already manage blood pressure or blood sugar with medical guidance. These habits are supportive, not replacements for professional care. Moderation matters. Too much water can be unhelpful. Overexercising can add stress. Obsessing over numbers can increase anxiety. The goal is steady patterns, better hydration, better circulation, better blood pressure balance. Small daily support adds up, and if you already have reduced kidney function, always work with your healthcare provider before making major changes, especially with diet, fluids, or exercise. Think of this as maintenance, gentle adjustments, long-term protection. Now let's bring it all together. Let's keep this simple. Your kidneys work quietly every day, filtering, balancing, protecting you. And the first hour of your morning can either support that work or make it harder. Drink water before coffee. Move your body gently. Choose a lower sodium breakfast. Delay early stress. Track your blood pressure when needed. Nothing extreme, just steady habits. You don't need perfect mornings. You need consistent ones. Small improvements done daily matter more than big changes done once. If you try to fix everything at once, it becomes overwhelming. But one habit this week, that's realistic. Start there. Protecting your GFR isn't about fear. It's about awareness, hydration, circulation, balance. If this video helped you, press like so more people can see it. Subscribe for simple daily health guidance that actually fits real life. And tell me in the comments, which habit will you start tomorrow morning? Take care of your kidneys. They take care of you, one steady morning at a time.